I'm Susanna Schwartz, member of the Rotary E-Club of Wall Street. Welcome Rotary International President Holger Knaack from the Rotary Club of Herzogtum Lauenburg-Mölln in Germany, and District Governor Mary Shackleton of District 7230 from the Rotary Club Metro in New York City. We are here today to celebrate World Polio Day 2020. Dear District Governor Mary, would you be so kind and ask the first question?
Thank you. Willkommen, President Holger. Thank you for opening this opportunity for us. Our first question relates to your trip to Pakistan in February, where you led a delegation that met with Imran Khan. Would you please tell us a little bit about that meeting?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mary. So we flew to Pakistan end of January, and directly from the IA San Diego. And the reason was very simple, because the numbers became so bad. You know, in 2018, we have had just 8 cases, and in 2019, already 146. And that was the reason why incoming chairman of the Rotary Foundation, Ravi Avindran, and IPPC, so Polio Plus Committee Chairman Mike McGovern, and I flew to Pakistan, yes, to convince, not to push, but to convince the government to do something more. And it was amazing that we had a meeting with the Prime Minister Imran Khan, and what was as important, with the Chief of Army Staff, who told us to do everything. So they admitted that they have to do more. And last December, they vaccinated 40 million children in Pakistan. That is an amazing number, unbelievable. 40 million children, with the help of 250,000 polio workers and 100,000 soldiers. So, and this was, I think, as a result, we see this year less cases. So the cases went down to 65 right now. Anyway, too many cases, but this was the major reason. And by the way, this was my most remarkable trip this year, because all of you know I'm sitting here in Germany because of the pandemic, and so I still remember this great trip to Pakistan.
Awesome. Thanks so much for that insight. So as we are talking about cases, Africa was just declared polio-free a couple of weeks ago. That's really worth celebrating. How can we as Rotarians leverage such fantastic news on a club and district level?
Thank you, Susan, for that question. Yes, it's unbelievable. Africa is wild polio virus free. And this great event, again, should be in person in Abuja, Nigeria. And all of us know it was not possible. So everything was via Zoom, like the same thing we are doing right now here. I had the opportunity to speak right after Dr. Tedros and before Bill Gates. And this would be great doing this in person in Nigeria. But I think what the outcome here is, first of all, we had a really great media coverage that was, yes, better than what I dreamed here in all newspapers all over Europe, I think, and also heard all over the United States. And leverage this. This will be regarding Corona. All of us hope that that there will be a Corona vaccine as soon as possible. And if there is a vaccine, so there we will be able to vaccinate people all over Africa, all over South Asia, all over Southeast Asia, just because of Rotary, because Rotary started that initiative 40 years ago. And so we will be able to vaccinate people immediately, because there is the logistic is there and the structure is there to do this on the spot. And I think with this, Rotarians are really again on top in this question of vaccinating people.
Thank you. With your enthusiasm, I'm sure we are going to count down to 0. So President Holger, our last question for you. Do you have a message that you'd like to share with District 7230 regarding World Polio Day, or any other message that you'd like to share with us?
Yes, thank you very much. That's really easy. We have a lot to do still. And we have promised the children of the world that Rotarians will end polio. And I think Rotarians are keeping their promise. And so we have to do everything we can to end polio. And it's about, for me, three things are important. First of all, creating awareness. It's also about vaccinating people, no, not people, children, in your country, in my country, in my part of the world, because the number of vaccinated children is really decreasing. And that's terrible because all of us know that the virus can come back. So it's about awareness. Every child, also in our areas, have to be vaccinated. Secondly, that's advocacy. We have to let people know how important that is and how important it is to vaccinate people against polio. Not just our governments, also ordinary people, because everybody has to be aware. And third, that's simply about money. We need money, and that's a good opportunity for a fundraiser. And so these are these three important things. But all, for me, it's important. We have promised the children to end polio, and we have to do the job.
ACA President Holger, thank you so much for taking time to join us on World Polio Day. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Mary, and all the best for that.
Thanks so much.